Welcome back to our construction defect playlist. I'm enjoying it and I hope you are too. Our second topic today is work done by unlicensed professionals. Now, this comes in two flavors. So let me give you the first one. So, number one is an unlicensed professional performing survey work, which they're really not allowed to do. In many states, including Florida and Texas and California, and just about any other state I know of, if you practice land surveying without a license, you are acting in a criminally punishable way. That's right. It is either a misdemeanor or a felony to practice surveying without a license. So the first flavor of this is where an unlicensed professional company, like a earthwork mover, like a general contractor, like any other construction person or company, is out there with surveying equipment or non-surveying equipment, taking measurements of horizontal and vertical objects. Now, the state law depends on where you live, but oftentimes land surveying is defined by measuring anything on the earth. If you take a measurement on the earth's surface, whether it's vertical, whether it's horizontal, whether it's for elevation or boundary or construction, any of this stuff, it's illegal. So, how does this happen? Well, I've got a great case right now where an earthwork company purchased a survey total station, purchased a survey GPS, went out there, surveyed elevations, built a terrain model, and then guess what? There's a huge discrepancy in the amount of cut and fill for this project. Well, they're unlicensed and it's criminally chargeable to do this. All right, so that's flavor one. A company goes out, does the measurements. Now, the other flavor, flavor two, is where a surveying company hires a non-licensed professional to do some type of specialized work. So this is where it gets a little fuzzy, okay? So imagine you have surveyor John, and John does not have a drone. He doesn't have the money, he doesn't have the drive to buy himself a drone, hire an operator, get an infrastructure. So John hires an unlicensed UAS company. They come out with a truck, they fly the drone around, they collect a bunch of data, they give it to John, and John processes it and then makes it his own. Or John allows the unlicensed person to process the data, and then John takes the deliverable, the map or the image, whatever, and puts it on his survey. Now, is that unlicensed practice? Well, now we've got the responsible charge issue where the question is, did John have direct responsible charge over this drone operator? And how I think of that is, did John set the mission scope? Did John choose the equipment? Did John supervise the training and the work of these technicians? Did John perform quality assurance, quality control procedures on this drone data? And in some states, they say indirect responsible charge is okay. But in other states, they say direct responsible charge is required to be practiced by the professional surveyor by statute or administrative code. But in the end, why does this really matter? Well, we understand that professional surveyors are experts, not only in measuring, but also analyzing data. And the question is, did the professional surveyor use his professional skill, education, experience to make sure this was quality data, accurate data? Yes or no? Well, in flavor one, it is absolutely no. There was no professional surveyor involved. The unlicensed company did the work, they processed it, they made a map. In flavor two, it's kind of on the border. How much control and supervision did the surveyor exercise. I've had several construction defect cases in both flavors here, and it has ended poorly and ended in civil litigation in both issues. So what I'm recommending is that if there is any type of surveying work, or if work falls even loosely within the definition of surveying according to state administrative code, get a surveyor involved, make sure that they're doing their QA, QC processes on this data, make sure the data is signed, certified, and stamped. That way, you, as the design professional, general contractor, whoever, can have faith and comfort in the quality of the data. Because remember, garbage in, garbage out. If you've got bad input data, you're going to have bad output data. And surveyors are especially trained in analyzing the data for you. I hope you enjoyed the second video here, and we'll move on to the next one very shortly. So stay tuned and keep watching.